How you doing, everybody? Steve Baxley here. This is Steve the Backman Baxley, and we welcome you to another fun-filled edition of Steve's Sporty Balls. Unfortunately, because of technical issues we've had tonight, our microphone the sound was a bit wonky, so we got to do it again and again and again. But we're going to do a special Monday night edition at 10 o'clock. Right now, we want to get off the air uh, a little decent time because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So we're going to give you at least about we're going to give you a little condensed version of the broadcast. So Matt and Deborah, I hope you're still up and listening, and to TCU, to the Taylor Swift fan. Here we go. We're going to start off first with the scores from today's and tonight's March wackiness. Let's get over there right now. But before we do, come on, enough. Come on, I want to get this commonplace. Okay, we got one game that is still going on as we speak in the NBA. The Lakers lead the Pacers 140 to 134. We will hopefully have the final score before you. Mike works, mouth don't. We will hopefully have a final score for you before we leave the air. Pelicans beat the Pistons 114 to 101. 76ers beat the Clippers 121 to 107. Heat over the Cavaliers 121 to 84. Bucks over the Thunder 118 to 93. And the Timberwolves beat the Warriors by a score of 114 to 110. Everything is a final now in the NC2A men's tournament. Let's go to it right now. In the South region, Marquette beat Colorado 81-77. Duke beat James Madison 93-55. And in overtime, Houston defeated Texas A&M by a score of 100 to 95. In the West region, Alabama overplayed and beat Grand Canyon 72-61. Yeah, this is West region. Thank you. Clemson beat Baylor 72-64. And let's see, do we have another Western Division? Nope. Eastern Division, UConn over Northwestern 75-58. San Diego State over Yale 85-57. And I think we had one game in the Midwest. Don't have any one other. The one game in the Midwest, Purdue over Utah State 106-67. To the women now. In Portland 4 region, they're in overtime right now with 11.7 seconds left. Stanford leads Iowa by a score of 85-81. We hope to have a final on that score coming up rather shortly. In Portland 3 region, it was Duke over Ohio State in a major upset, 75-63. Albany 1 region, South Carolina beat North Carolina 88-41. Nebraska lost a heartbreaker to Oregon State 61-51. In the Portland 3 region, this is Portland 3 region, Baylor beat Virginia Tech 75-72. In Portland 4 region, Alabama was embarrassed by Texas 65-54. In Albany 1 region, I've already done that. Albany 2 region, LSU over Middle Tennessee 83-56. Colorado beat Kansas State in the Albany 2 region 63-50. In the Valspar Championship Golf Tournament, Peter Malnati, he got the big prize. He won 12 under par. Cameron Young was second at 9 under. Chandler Phillips and Mackenzie Hughes tied at 9 under. And Xander Schauffele took a tie for 5th place with 8 under. Major League Baseball, let's start from the bottom up. Dodgers beat the Angels by a score of 5-3. Rockies over the White Sox 7-3. Cubs and Mariners tied at 9. Brewers mollywopped the Diamondbacks 14-4. Guardians did the same thing to the Reds 10-7. Mets over the Nationals 10-1. Marlins over the Mets by a score of 5-1. That was one of, I guess, 2, maybe 3 games. No, just one. One split game. Astros over the Cardinals 9-4. Braves and Red Sox tied at 5. Tigers over the Rays 3-2. Orioles over the Twins 8-3. Phillies over the Blue Jays by a score of 2-0. Yankees beat the Pirates 1-0. Let's take you over to the NHL. Capitals beat the Jets 3-0. Final in overtime, Avalanche over the Penguins 5-4. Devils over the Islanders 4-0. Hurricane over the Maple Leafs 2-1. Senators over the Oilers 5-3. Panthers over the Flyers 4-1. Final in overtime, Lightning over the Ducks 3-2. Canadiens over the Kraken 5-1. Sabres over the Flames 4-1. Senators Oilers 5-3 for the Senators. Stars over the Coyotes 4-2. In soccer action, women's soccer action, one game played. New Jersey, New York defeated Portland 1-0. In CONCACAF Champions Cup action, Jamaica beat Panama 1-0, and the U.S. over Mexico 2-0. Okay, we are at 12:25. We're going to go about to 12:40. So please, please, please stay with us. We're going to get you more scores. We're going to do a light newscast or light sports report because we sort of owe it to you. So just give us a few moments here. I'm reading this off of our little teleprompter. So just bear with us here while we're trying to get some things done. Let's take you to the Sunday edition. Everything's working, which is great. Let's go with the international friendlies. Ethiopia over Lesotho 2-1. Suriname and Martinique tied at 1. San Marino and St. Kitts and Nevis tied at 0. Italy beat Ecuador 2-0. Venezuela, Guatemala went all the way, no scores, so it ends up in a 0-0 tie. Belize over Puerto Rico 3-0. And why have I frozen? There we are. Okay, we've done the Nations League. Trying to find some more scores here for you so we can at least get some of this done, because I got to do some very important running around tomorrow. So please stay with us. I think we're only going to get a few scores in. So let's see. Do we have any MLS games over the weekend? By the way, this week especially, hey, Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU. Glad you're staying with us. We're doing a short broadcast. We're going to about 12:40, and we will do a full show. In fact, we're going to do our show at a special time, 10 o'clock, because we got a lot of news for you. We want you to hear it, and we'll talk about it as well. So just bear with us as we continue to get our bearings straight, etc., etc., etc. So here we go. This is, by the way, we are coming to you, as we said, from the Tom O'Neill Memorial Studios here at the Park Forest Apartment Complex here at the Desilu microphones. Okay, let's go from football to basketball, football being soccer, of course. And we'll also check the standings for everything. So now we did. Now, at last report, oh, hey, this is getting interesting. The LA Lakers lead by 3 in the fourth quarter, 148 to 145. This is going to be very interesting. I will guarantee you that. In the Canadian Basketball Super League, Windsor dropped another one to Sudbury 5, 115 to 108. And Montreal Tundra defeated the Newfoundland Rogues 138 to 127. And let's see, what other bon mots of joy and happiness do we have for you here tonight? I think that's about it. Yes? Okay. That's about it in the major basketball things, folks. Let's do some ice hockey, please. Boop it over to Sunday. Thank you. Did all that. In the Ontario Hockey League, Peterborough over North Bay. North Bay over Peterborough, 8-3. Brantford over Ottawa, 5-1. Saginaw over Sault Ste. Marie, 9-2. London over Guelph, Guelph, 3-0. Oshawa over Sudbury, 5-1. In the WHL, it was Edmonton Oil Kings, 6. Red Deer Rebels, 3. Everett Silvertips, 4. Tri-City Americans, 2. And Portland over Seattle, 4-3. And in the AHL, Calgary doubled off San Diego, 8-4. San Jose over Tucson, 4-0. Orlando over Bakersfield, 4-3. Laval over Toronto, 4-1. Milwaukee over Henderson, 3-0. Rochester over Utica, 4-1. Syracuse over Providence, 3-2. Hartford over Belleville, 3-1. Abbotsford over Manitoba, 5-3. And that is all she wrote, folks, for our hockey coverage. Let's see if we can't give you some news stories here that we are going to be looking into tonight. We're going to try to, we got about 8 minutes left. We want to get at least to about 12:40. No, I'm not shutting you down. Come on. Oh, plus pocket. Ah, come on. Of course. You can't win at all, man. You cannot win. Okay, let's see, man. Okay, let's see. Do we have? Okay. I think somewhere. Okay, let's cut this. Get this. Okay. Okay. Hey, LDG, how you doing? Um. Okay. Hang a left, hang a right, hang a side door to your mind. Yes, indeed. Okay, my teleprompter just went out. Oh boy. If it's on one thing, it's another. We want to get at least a half hour done. So we got about 15 minutes and oh boy. Mm. Yeah, by the way, it was a great game of it was great Chris's show. Hmm. Anyway, evening all. Mm. What's up? Okay, did we have at least 1%? Nope, it's not working. Damn it. Okay, well, okay. We're trying to get things worked around here. Our teleprompter ran out of power. Oh boy. Come on. Well, got anything more here? Okay. Well, we're gonna try to give you a half of a show here. We've been on here for 18 minutes, and we've been trying to get everything fixed. Earlier, our regular time slot, we had a problem with our little microphones here, so no one could hear us for about half of the show, which isn't exactly a problem. Okay. Um, yeah, we're going to try to keep this at 30 minutes for right now. I'm thinking of putting up a special show at 10 o'clock, concentrating on the news of the day. Then 11:35, we'll have a little update for you. But okay, what's our business deal here with the freaks of nature, as I like to call it? This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. I'm having to use my phone now as the teleprompter. Sorry about the length, folks. It's not been that kind of a day for me. But I'm glad I was a part of Chris's show and got to have a little fun. And then tonight, I was going to do our show, this little broadcast. And unfortunately, we had a little tech issue with the microphone, but we got it fixed. So we're going to try this. Hopefully, everything will go as planned. And then it's off to bed for me, actually, off to recliner for me. And I have a lot to do tomorrow and this week. Okay, I've explained everything, so let's see if we can't. We if well, we're going to try again. Geez, I hope we can try again. Okay. Yep, we've okay. Let's just get the. What do we do like this? Anyway. Okay, everything's gotta be okay. I think we did everything okay. Our the thing that I'm using my teleprompter for is conked out. So hang on, folks. We'll try to. There we go. That should do it. Hey, it does. Good. Okay. We're trying everything, folks. Believe me, we are trying everything. Come on. You gotta be kidding. Oh, no wonder. This should be plugged in. Ah, brother. Let's see. I don't think this is plugged in. Okay, we'll try this. Okay, now this. Then get the notification you are live again. Yes, we are live. Yes, we are live, and I am trying to get us back on live here. Oh, brother. Okay. Is this going to give us any trouble? Probably. Okay, let's see if we're working this here. Well, back in here. Okay, so that is not functioning well. Well, huh. Okay, this is not functioning well. So let's see. Drop one piece of decency. Are you kidding me? How far is this thing going? I have no idea. Okay. Uh yeah. So what was going on with the mic? Well, accidentally had it on speak on headset and not on microphone after trying a countless few times. There, let's see if this works. Huh? Okay, come on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Um, this is not functioning well at all. Okay, so we might want to get rid of that. Okay, we'll put you up here. And there, that should give us something, shouldn't it? Yes, it should. But unfortunately, we're caught up in everything else. It's not easy when you're doing that here. So what was going on? I think I explained it. Everything was going on. There we go. Okay. We're good. Okay. 25, 26 minutes to the hour. And with all that, we still got more of a show to do. So let's, with it, then it's bedtime for Bonzo for me. So we're going to, we're just going to do it. I love doing this show. I love doing it live because you never know what's going to happen. So let's see. Do we have at least some? We have juice from for the teleprompter. Anything for the teleprompter. Any second now. Any second now. Okay. Well, we're gonna get you some news. We've already done this. Well, we've already done the scores portion of this broadcast, so we're going to get you some headlines and college basketball. Let's talk about it. Big news. Michigan has a new head coach. For the past few weeks, the high major coaching carousel was waiting on where Dusty May would land. Saturday night, that decision came in to the surprise of absolutely nobody. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll read it like this. Um, Dusty May is off to Michigan, choosing Wolverines over Louisville and Vanderbilt, and he accepted a 5-year deal that will pay him $3.75 million on average over the life of the contract. And as expected, the domino effect hit hard. Uh, and has sparked other vacancies to fill. With Michigan off the board, it joins DePaul, Ohio State, and West Virginia as the high major schools that have filled their coaching vacancies. That's because West Virginia got its man, as we were informed in the tracker. Drake coach Darren DeVries was West Virginia University's top target. DeVries was also waiting on Michigan before making a move. He was a candidate for that opening as well. Wow. 2 opens. Um, After more than a week of diligence and interviews, Mountaineers athletic director Ren Baker hired his top man, and DeVries to Morgantown on a 5-year deal. As of Sunday evening, the high major jobs that remain on the clock: Louisville, Oklahoma State, Stanford, Vanderbilt, and Washington. We'll update you on those stories coming up soon. Let's continue. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. We're going to continue. We're going to go right and get enough of this show in the on the air as possible. Crudla. Hang on, folks. Oh boy. Hang on, folks. Got to answer a little something, something, something. Anyway, we'll try to find it before we go off the air. Right now, let's get back to what we were talking about here just a few moments ago, and that's some news for you. In baseball, Ippy Mizuhara, Shohei Otani's longtime interpreter, was fired Wednesday after allegedly being accused of a massive theft from the Dodgers superstar to pay an illegal bookmaker in California. According to the LA Times, Mizuhara, however, told ESPN that Otani had willingly paid off his debts to a reported tune of more than $4.5 million. While the gambling scandal is sure to continue evolving, there are still things to know about Mizuhara. In 2013, Mizuhara met Otani while serving as the interpreter for the English-speaking players on the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters in the Nippon Professional Baseball League. Quote, I've known Shohei since he was 18, and when I first saw him, I was like, oh my God, this guy's unreal, end quote. Mizuhara told Sports Illustrated in 2021. Number two, when Otani moved to Major League Baseball and signed with the Angels in 2017, he brought Mizuhara along with him as his personal interpreter. Quote, they've said they've transcended friendship into brotherhood. Truly, it sounds dumb, but it's true. Then Angels first baseman Jared Walsh told ESPN in 2023. And number three, during the 2021-22 lockout, MLB employees were barred from communicating with players. Mizuhara quit the team so he could remain in contact with Otani, then was rehired after owners lifted the lockout. Number four, Mizuhara is more than just an interpreter. He served as Otani's catcher during the 2021 Home Run Derby and picked up groceries for him when he was stuck at home recovering from injuries in 2019 and 2020. Number five, when Otani left for the Dodgers in free agency this past season, Mizuhara went with him, but not before reaching out to the Angels fans and making a supreme statement. Now, since the scandal broke, questions about Mizuhara's biography have now arisen. The Angels media guide during Otani's tenure relayed that Mizuhara had graduated from the University of California, Riverside in 2007, but the school told NBC Los Angeles, KNBC4, that it had no record of his attendance. It's unclear if he could have been registered under another name. The Red Sox have also since denied that Mizuhara worked for the team as a translator for Hideki Okajima, which had been reported and is listed on a bio from his high school. Several news outlets reported that Mizuhara was supposed to serve as a translator for Okajima with the Yankees for the 2012 season, but the pitcher failed his physical in spring training. Interesting. Interesting little theory and thought. Okay, wow. Okay, let's see something here. If we got anything further, then we shall. Hey, that's it. We can do half a show. Forget Monday. Just do half the dang show. So we did the main crux, and mm, we got about 5 minutes before we cut down here, as it is 1 o'clock, and that is our literal cut down. But we will be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. That's right. We're going to do a 10 o'clock special edition. So we can give you the rest of the stuff that we tried to give you tonight, but we've had technical issues. So we're going to do about a 40-minute broadcast for you. But we will be back tomorrow at a special time, 10 o'clock, to fill in the blanks from tonight's edition. So, ugh, man, I'm getting a little. Just trying to see. Here we go. Here are the NBA standings right now. We are reporting the end of the NBA playoffs are almost here. Less than a month remains in the regular season, with the postseason set to begin on April 16th with the play-in tournament. Playoffs get started 4 days after on April 20th. And while it seems likely we know the 20 NBA teams are going to qualify for the postseason, there's plenty to be decided in the regular season's closing weeks. Sending home court advantage and the chance to avoid the play-in tournament are all on the line for now until April 14th. So what's the latest NBA playoff picture? Well, here we go. If the season ended today, the West would have number 1 seeded Thunder versus number 8 winners of Kings, Mavs, Lakers, Warriors. Number 2 Nuggets will take on the number 7 seed in the Kings, Mavs play-in game. Timberwolves, 3rd seed, going up against the 6th seed, the Suns. 4th seeded Clippers taking on the 5th seeded Pelicans. Now in the East, again, if the season ended today, Celtics get the top spot. They will go up against the Heat, the winner of the Heat 76ers, Bulls, Hawks game. Bucks take on the winner of the Heat and 76, the other half of the 76ers Heat game. 3rd seeded Cavaliers will take on the 8th seeded Pacers, and the 4th seeded Knicks take on the 5 seed Magic. And here I go. Oklahoma City Thunder. Their play-in is spot. Magic number for playoff spot is 4. The Denver Nuggets have already got a playoff spot. It's number 4 as well, so someone's going to be going down. And the West are going to make a little history. Okay, Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay. Minnesota Timberwolves are in the play-in spot. Okay, once again, I hit the sleep button. Let's get over here with more Sorry about that, folks. In fact, I think now is about time we cut off. We'll try this Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Please watch. Thank you. I, for one, am going to hit the bed, which is this right here. So we bid you all good night. Sorry for the tech issues. This has been a screwy show anyways. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. 10 p.m. tomorrow night.